That's out of the stadium!
Let's go! Come on! Something! Come on!
Ah! Swing and a miss!
There's a lot of spunk.
Don't throw it wide!
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Unbelievable.
The XBL's AAA is kicking off right here, right now, and we are not wasting any time. Tonight, we have a duel between veterans. One that is looking to stake their claim amongst the best the league has to offer, taking strides to reach the next level. The other remains as mobile as ever, swiping bags and stealing the hearts of fans across the nation as they return to AAA to claim their own place at the top of the food chain. Eduardo and the Kansas City Sirloins take on No Name and the Montreal Base Bandits. Welcome to XBL Opening Night.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another season of Cross-Platform League Baseball, Season 12 to be exact, and it is I, Dwayne, bringing you the color commentary for this AAA kickoff opening series, and with me in the booth, none other than No Hummus, once again, 10-season veteran, Hall of Famer. He's going to be doing the play-by-play. How you doing tonight, Hummus? Welcome back.
You're doing great. As you said, season 12. That just feels weird. Feels like almost like just recently we were in season 2, and look, we're already season 12. So just amazing for us to be here so long.
Yeah, I mean, way back when, in what was June of 2018, when Flash first sent out those initial messages to try and get a league together. I wasn't even a part of that. I didn't show up until season 2. You're one of the original members of this league.
Yours truly was.
And but the time has flown by so quickly, and here we are kicking off another season, season 12, and the AAA, its 5th season, is about to start off with a bang. Two big veterans of this AAA in the cross-platform era are about to go at it in the form of Eduardo and his Kansas City Sirloins and No Name and his Montreal Base Bandits.
Yeah, we see here two teams here. Sirloins. They've always been a sturdy a team in the AAA. They not always ranked up in the highest, but they could throw it down with anyone. And then you have No Name as Base Bandits. They come down from XBL after, I believe, 2 seasons. They didn't have the best stint in the XBL, but they're looking to turn things around here in the AAA and kick off their season right.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting the paths both of these teams have taken to get to where they are today, facing off on opening night in the AAA. As one of the keys that will bring about first at the bottom there is veteran swagger. I mean, they've both played multiple seasons now in this format. No Name playing seasons 8 and 9 in the AAA. This will be his 3rd. And then Eduardo playing seasons 9 up to now. This will be his 4th. So both of these players know what it is to get down in the AAA. No Name coming down from the XBL, I think, will possibly be a big factor tonight.
Yeah, I think a lot of people always underestimate that ego drop. And that's not usually something we see often. And we might see here whether it'll maybe affect his hitting. Sometimes the pitches in XBL they tend to come much quicker. So we'll see if maybe he's able to adjust his swing throughout the game.
Yeah, it will be very interesting to see. It's the other keys to the game that we're going to bring about are the pace of the play. These two players could very well set a record for the fastest match of the week tonight, the way they get through 2 baseball games. So if this one ends in under an hour, they're going to be setting a record. But the more runs that are scored, the longer we'll be here. So it will be exciting to see how that develops. And along with that, I think it sort of goes hands in hand with the eyes on the bases, wouldn't you say? No Name known to get a little bit crafty out there.
Yeah, we saw on his last match of the week that he went for a lot, to say the least. And I'm curious to see if he'll be just as aggressive tonight, or maybe he'll take a more measured approach, and not just steal to the point where it becomes almost easy to predict.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting. Both players known for getting crafty on the bases as well. No Name obviously making his name as the Base Bandits, but that will contribute greatly to how quick some of these innings go and if players are able to manufacture runs. So without further ado, we're going to start off this XBL Season 12 and let the players know it's time to cue. Hang tight with us. Game 1 coming right at you.
No one left.
All right, folks, we're loading in now to Red Rock Park, the home of the Sirloins, to start us off.
Yep, and you can see here both teams playing on 83 Ego, and as Dwayne just said, playing at Red Rock Park. This stadium is one of the more interesting ones. You know, we all know that deep center field has often caught many players like just shy of home runs, while the corners tend to draw the home runs. So we'll see here if both players are able to hit their spots and maybe get some nice hits up there.
Yeah, it'll be really interesting to see if anyone's able to take advantage of their short corners, and especially right field, that short fence, as the guys exchange pleasantries and take the field.
Yeah, and we also mentioned No Name speed. It might come into fact to play here with this stadium's dimensions, depending on how they can hit it. And on the mound is Manny Banuelos, and up to bat is Butch Cassidy, as it is thrown inside for a strike one. Outside, that becomes a ball one to make it a 1-1 count.
That's outside.
Ball two just misses the plate. Strike two makes it a 2-2 count.
That's inside.
Ooh, just high, 3-2 count. Whiffer trait is still activated. And that was going to be popped up, and it looks like the first at-bat in the Season 12 AAA will be an out number one to outfield. Next up is Lucky Luke. A lot of speed and solid power contact, so maybe we can see something out of him.
That's inside.
Ball one inside is a 1-1 count. Who hits that one? Looks like that will be our first hit of the day, as that'll be a bloop single right up the middle. Center field throws the second.
Yeah, No Name poking out of the zone there to go for that one, and just gets it off the end of the bat, sends it right up the middle. Now he's got a ton of speed on the bases. Look at him go. He's heading for second, and he's safe.
Wow, look at that. And while you're saying that, I was thinking in my mind, I was wondering, is No Name gonna steal here? And look, just like that, he goes for on his first possible opportunity. Sirloin's wary of that speed on second.
Ball inside.
That's thrown inside for a 2-2 count now.
That's outside.
Outside makes it a 3-2 count. Swings that one. Shortstop just misses as it goes right under his glove. Center fielder gets it, but runner gets home with plenty of time, as we now have a 1-0 ball game.
And that's how the Base Bandits put together a run. You get the guy on first with an easy single, send him right to second base with the steal. Then the next single brings him right on home. This team's built around speed, and he goes again for second base. Safe.
And it looks like this time he will not be caught at the plate again, as the second time he's stolen this inning, and both times he succeeded. So maybe he's perfected his stealing craft. And that was dribbled. It looks like runners around third, hang home, and this one will be close to the plate, and I think he will not make it in time. He gets him by a good amount, and that's out number two now.
That's a classic risky decision by No Name there. We've seen that more than enough times, honestly, even on primetime. He goes for home there in the first inning. But hey, whatever floats your boat, and he'll send another one up the middle to extend the inning. You got to think he's going to continue to try and build on this mini rally he's got going.
Yeah, definitely there. Now with runners on first and second, 2 outs, John Dillinger. And we see a lot of speed on second right now, so another one of those singles could very well bring him home, and it looks like that will be out number 3. Stanza catches the ball. So we're going to the bottom of the fourth. Sirloin's down 1-0.
That was a big rip from No Name there. Got around on that pitch pretty nicely, but lined it right at the first baseman. Could have potentially broadened that lead.
Check swing there by Lloyd Cook makes it strike number 1. Quick 0-2 count here. Swing and miss for out number 1.
Eduardo's beloved Sirloins back at it again for their 4th season in the XBL AAA.
Yeah, I believe they're the only team that pretty much has, they're more or less estimate of the Sirloins in pennant race if you definitely run into them.
Yeah, the only standard team we have in any of the 3 leagues. As the AA is also back this season, for those of you that are not aware.
That's inside.
Ball 2 inside makes it a 2 count. 2-2.
Strike three.
Swing and a miss for out number 3. So that's 2 quick strikeouts. As now we go to the top of the second. Bandits still leading 1-0.
You saw that bottom of the first go by so quickly. That's what one of the keys to the game was, pace of play. And if No Name's able to control things on the mound like that, already with a slim lead, could get interesting.
Yeah, probably not. Man, I thought that was the second at bat right there. I didn't realize we were already on the third out there. As now we go into outfield, fly out. Next up is Doc Holliday.
Outside.
Ball 1 on the outside.
Strike.
That was a bit left over the plate, but still strike. So 1-1 count.
Strike.
Inside pitch gets to a 1-2 count here. Swings that one and it'll be thrown to first. It looks like they'll be in time for out number 2. Next up is Clyde Barrow, their pitcher.
So far through, 1 2/3, No Name's seeing a good amount of pitches from Banuelos. Already over 30 pitches for Eduardo's starter. You know he'll run them into the ground, though, no matter what. We might not see Ed's bullpen no matter what happens.
Yeah, that strategy definitely comes with some risks. As as the stamina goes down, all the stats are diminishing, and we might see another rally from base bandits if he leaves his pitcher out there too long. That one's hit to the shortstop, thrown to first in time for out number 1. Next up is Willard Wiggins, number 5 spot hitter here.
Yeah, that curveball was a pitch Eduardo can handle well. He'll definitely have wanted to put a better swing on that. Maybe wants it back.
Strike 1 makes it a 2-1 count. Swings at that one, Cassidy gets it, throws the first in time for out number 2. Next up is Boomer Carton, the number 6 hitter. Uh-oh, that one's left right over the middle, and he takes advantage of it. That one's going to go deep, and looks like it will go gone. That's a shot solo. And just like that, the Sirloins tied this game back up. 20, please.
Wow, I mean, that was a tee shot from Eduardo there. That pitch was right down the middle, and you said it. It was, uh-oh, indeed. That baby went dead center.
Like, it's not common when you see when you see the pitch, and you know it's going right down the middle like that.
Yeah, No Name playing a dangerous game, needs to get a handle on the control. There's another pitch that's coming over the heart of the plate.
Uh-oh. Time is able to take advantage of it, and that's a. Are we gonna get safe?
Oh my!
Huh. Well,
that's a 2-6-3 strikeout. I'm sorry, I'm trying to score that.
I think that has to be the first time in XBL history.
Yeah, I've never seen anything like that before.
Definitely a very unique play. As ready in the top of the third, as swinging a miss for 1. Next up is Lucky Luke, who is single today.
No Name aggressive with the top of the order.
Yeah, he has a lot of power and contact in the top, so definitely makes sense for him to get the most out of this order. 3-1 count on the outside. And ball 4 walked. Good eye from the batter as he tosses his bat away. And now Billy the Kid comes up. He also had a single earlier in the first. Oh, and good steal here as it allows the runner to advance to second. Looks like runner's not going to hit the third. It looks like he'll hit the third, but turns around. Now Jesse James with the RBI man. 2 outs here. Let's see if he can take advantage. Ball 2 is outside. Ball 3 is outside. Looks like Banuelos might be pitching away from Jesse James here. And looks like he will, as that's a walk. Runners now first and second. Bonnie Parker up to bat.
Yeah, it's definitely a common strategy we'll see from Eduardo. He's not afraid to waste a few pitches to put the more dangerous hitter on base with first open.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a smart call here. As that one was ripped up the middle. Maybe it wasn't, as now the runner is running third, heading home. And it looks like the runner's also heading for third, but nope, it's turned back around. And now we have ourselves a 2-1 ball game. Base Bandits take the lead once again.
Number 50.
Good manufacturing from No Name, scoring off another single. An extra base hit now would be extremely dangerous.
Inside.
Yeah, Base Bandits definitely been doing a little of thinking and blooping around, as it looks like that will be. And out number 3, so 1 run score now, make it 2-1. We go to the bottom of the 3rd.
Solid back and forth ball game so far. We'll see how Eduardo responds now to just giving up that run.
Yeah, definitely a great back and forth these two players have given us so far. Ooh, I think he almost had that one. That one's going to be out in the one. Next up is Lloyd Cook, 0 for 1 today. Clyde Barrow pitching himself a solid game besides that home run, with 3 strikeouts here in the bottom of the 3rd. Downs ripped up to shortstop, gets it to first though, in time for out number 2. Next up is Hammer Longbolo, also 0 for 1 today. That one's blooped, and this one's going to be close, but the speed from Seraphiel is able to get there in time for out number 3, so we go to the top of the 4th. Base Bandits still up 2-1.
Yeah, tough play for Ed there. I was just going to comment on that inside pitch on Longbolo and seeing if No Name would try to stay away from it or Eduardo would be able to take advantage, but swinging on the first pitch, doing No Name a lot of favors.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that the Sirloins have been swinging earlier. I feel like I've known them more for being patient at the plate, waiting for the right pitch. But it seems like today they've been more aggressive on the plate.
You're already playing catch-up from the top of the 1st where No Name was able to score. That's always a dangerous situation to play, especially when you're one of the small ball-oriented players, as No Name grounds out hard to second for the 2nd out of this inning.
Yeah, definitely. Now, Clyde Barrows is up to bat. He's their pitcher. Banuelos is about to reach 60 pitches here, and the 4th hasn't even ended. So
That's inside.
definitely that pitch count is being run up. He's still neutral, but if he could shut down a couple more batters, he could definitely get that locked-in streak going, and maybe just write out at least a couple more innings for the server. And now he's going to be popped up to 3rd, waves his hand back, and he gets it in time for out number 3. So we go to the bottom of the 4th. Sirloin's still down 2-1. With their heart of the lineup, 3, 4, and 5 up to bat.
Yeah, this will be dangerous. We saw Ed already score off 1 home run. If No Name makes another bad pitch, this is the part of the order that could punish him. First pitch swinging, now there's out number 1.
Yeah, but we've seen that time and time again, just a lot of first swings. He does it once again, but this time, I'm not going to say anything yet. The dive, it looks like he dived too far behind it as the ball bounces in front of him. But he's able to keep the runner at 2nd for a 1-out double.
Yeah, that was a good swing from Eduardo, and there's another ball close to the heart of the plate. Willard Wiggins hits that hard. Ed looking to tie it up.
That's inside.
This will be ball 1, make it a 1-1 count.
That's low.
Ball 2, make it a 2-1 count. Runner goes for his 3rd, but is stopped with the foul ball.
Right.
Oh, let's see if he goes for it, and he will not. So that'll be out number 2 now, with Boomer Carton up the bat. He had the home run earlier.
Smart by No Name to look that runner back to 2nd before throwing that ball over to 1st.
Right, definitely held the runner there. We're swinging to this one, but looks like Billy the Kid will get under it in time for out number 3. So Base Bandits hold the Sirloins to nothing as we go to the top of the 5th. Base Bandits still up 2-1. The 1, 2, 3 of the lineup now.
Number 00.
Ed just missing a few of these pitches. It's hurting the comeback, but there's still plenty of baseball to play right now.
Off the plate.
Yeah, you definitely can't get too
That's
comfortable
inside.
leading here, as we saw Sirloins earlier just wipe that lead away with one swing at the bat.
Straight.
We're in a full count now. Wish your trait activates.
Foul ball.
That one goes foul, so still a full count.
Take your base.
And it looks like that will be a walk, so somewhat rough day continues for the pitcher as Lucky Luke comes up next. Ball one, throws outside, trying to catch the runner going first. And looks like the runner stays at first, dives back in time. Ooh, back to back. The pitcher's getting psyched out here. And the runner goes now. Looks like he will make it in time. Great base running here from the base bandits.
Ball four. Take your base.
And that's another walk. 4 walks here. Not a great start from the inning as Billy the Kid comes up here. No outs.
Yeah, I mean, 75 pitches from Banuelos in this game. Multiple walks. That one hit hard on the ground. Could turn 2. Tough turn for Ed.
Now batting, the left fielder.
I think the base bandits learned a lesson here, as this time they don't send the runner around for heading home on the ground ball. That runner goes for... runner gets back to third in time, and the runner advances to second. So stealer trait activates, and can we see double steal here?
That's fair.
Not a good bunt. The rundown. Good play from Eduardo.
Now batting, the catcher.
Yeah, good play from Water, and although No Name couldn't get it there, it was good for him to at least not try to just keep the
Wow.
Wow. I thought he was gonna make it in time, but Sirloins just keep track of the ball of the base runners, and they don't give up a run that inning. They went from 2 runners on first and second with no outs to escape in the inning without any damage.
Yeah, that was one way to run yourself out of an inning by No Name. It's different every time though, but that's definitely the fun part.
Yeah, you never really know what's gonna happen when No Name's on the base path. And in the midst of that, we got some 2 quick outs here. We're already out number 3. Wow, that was a fast inning. I don't think we even got 30 seconds out of that inning.
that's crazy. Yeah, this is a game full of firsts for us tonight here, Hummus. I think this is definitely one for the history books, despite the small scoreline we see.
Strike.
Yeah, definitely. That one's blooped, and it looks like it'll drop. Center fielder Will able to dive for it in time, but runner's heading for second and turn it around. So runner on first, Mojo boost. Now John Dillinger comes up 0 for 2 today.
Yeah, that looks like it could have been really dangerous for a minute if Ed didn't cut that off. No Name gets behind that one, but just underneath it. Could have been even more dangerous.
Ooh. Now it's out number 1. Runner is pretty much going to be held at first. And now we have Grat Dalton at the bat. Not a lot of power, not a lot of contact, but he has that speed. And it looks like he'll be taken out here. Power contact guy coming in, John Wesley Harden. Ooh, I thought that could have been close.
Outside.
Ball 2 makes it a 2-1 count.
That's inside.
Ball 3 makes it a 3-1 count. Oh, runner goes, and it looks like it won't be needed as the batter's walk. Now, I believe that's 5 walks today. Yep, 5 walks for Manny Banuelos in 88 pitches. Ooh, that one goes right at the middle. Shortstop was able to get it, and it looks like that's out number 2. Runner doesn't have a lot of speed. And now Clyde Barrow will come in, looking to bring some runners home.
Yeah, he's locked in at the plate. No Name hits that one hard. That's exactly what he was looking for. Could score 2.
Here, 1 runner goes, and it looks like... Yeah, no, that runner would not have made him. So a good call to stop him at third. And now Butch Cassidy comes up here, 0 for 2 with the walk, with runners at the corners, 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. Ooh, rips that one, but it goes foul. That one's hit hard to the shortstop, but it'll be caught for out number 3. We go to the bottom of the 6th. baseband take a run here to take a 3-1 lead in the bottom 6.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Lloyd
Yeah, these
Cook comes
two-
up to bat. Oh, sorry, continue.
I was just gonna say these two moving quickly through the middle of this ball game now. No Name able to stretch that extra run. It's becoming more and more valuable.
Oh, this one will be close, and wow! That was an amazing dive. I thought that was gonna either drop foul or drop fair, but neither happened with the outstanding dive.
Yeah, that's a jaw-dropping catch there from No Name. I can't believe he got that. He had to haul a long way and really time that dive.
Yeah, that's when that speed in the outfield, that when it really comes in clutch here.
We hope.
I think that was retaliation for what happened in the outfield, as it looks like Clyde Barrow only a body contusion only. So since he's locked in, I think he'll stay in for at least another inning.
Yeah, he's merely weak instead of absolutely destroyed. Even though that was a pretty meaty hit he took, but
Yep.
remains in at least for that last out.
The shortstop, number 7.
Next up is Lucky Luke. Lucky Luke 1 for 1 today with a single and 2 walks.
No, outside.
Ball 1 makes it 1-1. Benuelo's stats diminishing quick here, and that one was going to be ripped up the middle, and it looks like the runner's going to head for second. Definitely. In this. Yep. Rush gets to it. And that'll be a leadoff double here in the top of the 7th.
There's not many more base hits that I appreciate more than a slicing double that makes its way into the gap like that. Good piece of hitting from No Name. And here comes Sabrina out of the pen. Shout out to Sabrina, Ed's fiance.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I think that pretty much just summed up that whole play right there. So we're just gonna leave it at that. Runner goes
There
for
he goes.
second. Well, that was a very No Name-esque sequence of events right there.
He's got 2 in scoring position with no outs now, so no matter how he gets them there, now the danger begins.
So Sir Ones get the first part by getting out there, and runners don't advance. So now Bonnie Park comes up. And, that one goes right over the second baseman. Runners definitely get headed home. That's going to be two RBI double.
That's huge for No Name. Good piece of hitting again, slicing one right into the gap. He hasn't hit either of those doubles in this inning super hard, but he's got him right into the right spot in the outfield. Bringing 2 home there is huge.
Yeah, the Bandits, I would say they've been pretty clutch today with their hitting. You know, they've been getting the hits when they need them, and more importantly, they're sequencing them. Ooh, and good base running once again prevents any outs. Next up, Bob Dalton. And maybe not. Instead is Bill Doolin.
That was almost a good play from Ed there, getting that on the hop. The runner's caught between first and second.
Well, that was an interesting decision there. But he went for a bit too early. And it looks like that will be out number 3. So just like that, we go from 1 out to 3 outs. Now we go to bottom of the 7th. Bandits just running away now.
4, 5, 6 coming up here for Ed, though. This is the time, this is the part of the order for him to make something happen. Trying to start off the season with a W. He's down 4 runs with 9 outs to work with.
Yeah, definitely an uphill battle here for the Sirloins, but if they can get a run or 2 here, that puts them back in the game. I'd like to note real quick, I think the reason Barrow's able to still stay in is because he has less than 50 pitches.
Yeah, the pitch counts.
Ooh, just misses the glove there, and that's a hit you need here for the Sirloins, and it looks like that will be a leadoff double.
That's massive for Ed, getting the speed of rush as well to second base. Let's see what he can do with that to try and jumpstart something.
Yeah, I don't think he steals here, but I think if he gets something here, and Nope, isn't able to get anything. Yeah, as that's out number 1 on the first pitch. Next up, Boomer Carton, 1 for 2 with the RBI. Well, sorry, home run. Pitch out here. It looks like the pitcher does not want to go to Boomer Carton right now, given that he had a home run earlier in the second, I believe. As this could be a walk.
Yeah, maybe No Name trying to take advantage of Eduardo's free swinging attitude in this one. Gonna fish for a double play ball.
Yeah, interesting call here though, because I argue Preston Adonimus right now has the better stats, even if he hasn't really done too much. And Luke catches it in time for round number 2, so runners on first and second now with Tish Ballin up to bat 0 for 2 today. Maybe she won't be the Kickstarter. It'll be Fled Jones. Let's see what he can do. And it looks like he cannot do much. That's out number 3. Runners left stranded on first and second. We go to the top of the 8th. Bandits still leading 5-1 here.
Yeah, it's not what you want to do if you're at there with your pinch hitter. First pitch swinging. Fesliyan Jones could have made a huge difference there, just not the strike that Ed should have went after.
Now it's going to be hit to shortstop in time for out number 1. Next up, Clyde Barrow. That power is 0, and it looks like that'll be the end of his day. Next up to bat is Babyface. I couldn't see that last name, but he bloops it to the shortstop. Goes first in time for out number 2.
Yeah, No Name gonna have to go with his bullpen for the last 6 outs, but you know he does have his ace reliever in there, Annie Position, who should be able to really shut things down if she can carry the torch that Barrow started us off with tonight.
And that was thrown to first in time for out number 3, and as you said, Annie Position will come in here in the bottom of the 8th, looking to shut down these sirloins the last 2 innings, and base band is looking to walk away with it.
Let's see if Sabrina gets a chance to hit here. No, Ed's going to go ahead and go with the pinch hitter.
Yeah, good call here. I think right now you need to just be focused solely on your hitting and worry about the bullpen later. It'll be a 2-1 count. Foul ball makes it a 2-2 count. Full count here. K-Man activates, Squeaky Prone activate, and that's going to be out number 1 on strikeout.
Yeah, that's huge there. Big fastball, 103 from position.
That one's hit the first baseman. Dillinger gets in time. Runs at the first in time for out number 2, Mojo down. Next up is Hammer Long Ballo, 0 for 3 today. All that power and contact, you can't really afford to have 0 for 3 days, and he just misses the pitch right down the lane. An amazing dive from Doc Holliday stops the inning here. As we now go to the top of the 9th, base bandits looking to cushion their lead as they're up 4 with 3 outs to work with.
Yeah, big for No Name here. His return to the AAA. Shown good offense tonight, but not overpowering offense, I would say. It's just been a lot of patience from him. Something that I definitely could say he's not been known for in the past.
Yeah, definitely maybe his time in XBL allowed him to his swing better.
The center fielder, number 3.
Next up is Billy the Kid, who for 3 today with a single and RBI, and it looks like he'll hit that right up the middle. So 1 out single here in the top of the 9th. Base Bandits up by 1 as Jesse James comes up, 2 singles and a walk today. Runner goes, and it looks like he will make it in time once again. We also hard to third base, a left throw. I thought it was going to be thrown home, but it looks like it will not. As Bonnie Parker comes up, perfect 4 for 4 today with 3 singles and a double, 3 RBIs.
Yeah, there's a lot of danger in this bat of Bonnie Parker right now, 2 on.
And it's funny, almost every time I think while you're speaking, I wonder if he's gonna steal here. And then he ends up going for it. Now we got running. Oh, check swing. Catches for there. And Mojo is down. Next up is John Dillinger, who's 0 for 4 today. Not having a good day today, but he could end it with a bang. And it looks like he does the opposite. This could be out number 3. Go to the bottom 9th here. Sirloins need to get some offense here right now. They do have the harder lineup here. All starts with Costanza.
Yeah, and she's tense against position. We'll see how Ed approaches this, whipping at the first fastball.
No. Ball inside. Right.
Oh, swing and miss. But the catcher drops it. Throws it first though. In time for out number 1. Next up is Damian Rush, who has 2 doubles. Strike 1 makes it a 0-1 count. Misses the plate there for a 2-1 now. Ooh, right down the middle, but it's able to take advantage. Cassidy throws first in time for out number 2. Mojo up to the pitcher. Willer Wiggins tense. So these two players right now on the opposite ends of the Mojo spectrum. Not looking good here for the Sirloins as they only have 1 out to work with.
That's down.
3-1 count.
Ball 4. Take your
Patient there. Good eye from the batter as Mojo's back up. Now just run on first with 2 outs here. Boomer Carr, he had a home run earlier in the game. And he sends someone straight into foul territory on the first pitch.
That's inside.
Ball 1 makes it a 1-1 count.
That's outside.
Ball 2 makes it a 2-1 count. Swing down, Doc Holliday gets it, throws his first in time for out number 3. Base Bandits are welcome back their entry into the AAA with a dub here. 5-1. Lots of hits here, lots of bases stolen. And I gotta say, this was just a classic no-name type game. What do you say?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he ran himself out of a couple of innings, but we saw a lot of that new patience that I mentioned a bit ago. He really just jumped into what seemed to be a new style at the plate, able to pick around the edges a little bit and wait for his pitch. So when it came down to it with runners on base, he was able to get a couple knocks to get those runners across. He wasn't overpowering at the plate, but he really manufactured, and we saw him on the bases using that stealer trait well. So good big game 1 from No Name, like you said, pretty classic Base Bandits baseball. Eduardo really seemed pressed there to score some runs, so we'll see if in game 2 he's able to bounce back.
Yeah, I think No Name really showed here how small ball is done. Not a lot of, like as you said, not a lot of like power hitting, so to speak, but just a lot of singles and doubles here and there sprinkled all around. Was able to get it all consistent, and with his speed and base path skills, he was able to convert those simple singles into runs.
Yeah, that's the name of the game when you're a small ball baseball team, and he's one of the players in this league amongst all 3 tiers really that excels at that. So that's something that I think all players are going to be looking towards No Name to be able to execute at this top portion of the table as the season goes on, because him and Eduardo both really have been touted as 2 players that should be able to really make some noise here in AAA.
Yeah, we know AAA right now, I would say it's pretty wide open, and yeah, so it's been the last few seasons. There's many people right now you could say could be our champion at the end of the season, but I think this will be if this is just a sign of things to come, I think this will be very interesting.
Yes, indeed, and we're going to take a quick break here now after the game 1 action to let the players know that we're ready for them to get set up for game number 2. So just hang tight, and we'll have the next first pitch coming right at you.
Good evening, everyone. We come here to Shaka Sports Turf for Game 2 of our AAA opening day match of the week. Tonight we have the Sirloins facing off against the Base Bandits. If you weren't here for Game 1, Base Bandits took Game 1 with a score of 5-1 with a lot of I would say classic no-name style game. They'll be looking to do the same here as Bell Star will be pitching.
Yeah, No Name taking it to his home field of Shaka. Everyone in their prison orange here, the Base Bandits. So will be interesting to see how they make this attempt to make this sweep.
Next up is ball 1 to make it a 1-1 count. Ooh, that was right up the middle, and that was going to go into the outfield, so that's going to be an easy double here. Oh, I thought this could be a triple for a second. You know, the Shaka dimensions here, I think once again could play into both of these players' small ball.
Yeah, Eduardo able to find the gap early. That's huge. That's a line out right there from Hammer Longballo, quickly getting out number 1 on the board. We are indeed on ultra wide now because of we have switched perspectives and are now getting the feed provided by Eduardo for game number 2.
We ball 3 to make it a 3-0 count. And batter walked, so runners on first and second now with 1 out. Damian Rush up to bat. He had himself a solid game last time with 2 doubles. He'd be looking to get one of those again to bring these runners home. Ooh, that was hit into foul territory to make it a 1-1 count. Ooh, that was hit right up the middle, and that was going to right field. No, I think he just got shotgunned. As that was going to be out number 2, runner hits third. I thought that was a home run to me.
Yeah, I thought that was going out of the park all the way, even here at Shaka, but it just hung up there enough for No Name to get underneath it. Eduardo getting Shaka'd indeed. Now he's got to do it with 2 outs and Wiggins at the plate.
And 2 quick swings here make it a 0-2 count. Throw him low in the dirt makes it a 1-2 count. Ooh, check swing, 2-2 count still. Ball 3 makes it a 3-2 count, full count. Ooh, walk just barely misses the plate there. Good eye from Wiggins to go from 0-2 to a walk. Next up is Boomer Carton, who had the home run last game. Strike 1, this is kind of over the plate. Inside pitch makes it 1-1. Ball 2 inside makes it a 2-1 count. Ooh, that one's hit in 2. Foul territory making it a 2-2 count now. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Low pitch makes it a 3-2 count. Oh. I thought that was good. I was about to call strike 3 there. But runner, as you saw there, the runner heads home on the bases loaded. And wow, Sirloin just ripping up here left and right, and this now is a 3-0 ball game, and things are looking quite dangerous already.
Yeah, it's funny. This is the exact opposite of how things started for Eduardo in the last game. This is pretty much what No Name was able to accomplish in the top of the first, but this time Eduardo able to tack on 2 extra runs, making it a 3-run deficit No Name has to deal with going into the bottom half.
Yeah, I think the real difference maker we saw there was Eduardo being patient at the plate. We saw in game 1, like, he was just like swinging at almost everything. Those last few at bats, he was very patient. As ooh, that one goes right past the shortstop. Running on first now with no outs and over under for I'd say 1.5 pitches until No Name decides to seal.
Eduardo goes for that pitch out. Now these two playing a bit of chess.
That one's gonna be safe and not on the catcher. It's Carter's able to get there in time, but the runner hits back to second to make it a 1 out with Billy the Kid to bat. Ball 1, check swing. Strike one makes it a 1-1 count. That was in foul territory to make it a 1-2 count. Out number 2 here for the base bane. This next up is Jesse James.
Yeah, it's a big out number 2 there for Eduardo, trying to get out of this without a run scoring. Eduardo, or No Name's going to head for home, though. Good throw, and he goes for second. It's on the ground.
Oh, my.
Run down.
Oh, no. Oh, it's the fielder was just a bit too trigger happy there, and now the runner is able to head for second with 2 outs here.
Yeah, Ed almost out of the inning there, but now he's got to deal with the speed on second. 2 strikes, though, quickly to Bonnie Parker. Swing and a miss, strike 3, ends the inning.
Yeah, quick at bat right there, but we saw these players just going back and forth with their offenses, and who knows what happens the rest of the game, but we might see a little bit of a shootout here. That one's hit into center field, and it looks like the outfielder gets it in for out. Next up is Lloyd Cook, who had the double to kick things off for the Sirloins last inning. That one's hit into right field, and that will be caught for out number 2. Next, Balo one today. I don't think he's had a hit on the season. Well, yeah, he hasn't.
Yeah, tough start here for Hammer as he takes one inside, has to back off the play, and that one is crushed deep to right.
Well, it looks like that was to be cash, but I think the fielder forgot to turn around, as this could be a 2-out double.
Again, another one that I thought had the legs to get out of the ballpark, but Eduardo shocked in this game twice now.
That's going to be ball 3 to make it a 3-0 count. And that's a 4-pitch walk, so runners now in first and second. Next up is Damian Rush, 0 for 1 today. Ball 1, check swing. Ball 2, watches it. No Name is maybe he's just pausing his game real quick here, or maybe he's actually considering a substitution. You know, tense pitch already. Runners on first, second, 2 outs. Never mind. Next up will be ball 3, 3-0 count. Ooh, right down the middle. I bet he wishes he had that one back. Oh, and well, he gets it again, but isn't able to do much with it. As out number 3 now, Sirloins don't score any as we go to the bottom of the second.
Yeah, scoreless go the Sirloins that inning. That's good for No Name, who's trying to crawl back into things after getting a run in response in the first.
Strike 1 makes it a 0-1 count. Looks that'll be blooped into the second baseman's glove for Grat Dalton.
Has to be the ultra wide. Some of these balls look like they're not going to be catchable, and then they are. Like just that play right there from Cartone.
It's almost like he's defying the game's physics here with widescreen. Throws inside for a ball 1, make it a 1-1 count. Now throws outside inside the plate though for a 1-2 count. Throws outside though for 2-2 count. Check swing to make it a 3-2 count. Composed straight activates, and that one's hit right up the middle. Rush gets it in time for out number 3. We go to the top of the third. Sirloin still leading 3-1.
As I stated earlier, this game starting off the opposite way as the last. No Name getting the early lead, pretty much holding it throughout. So far, Eduardo doing that in game 2. And just sort of a funny coincidence is both players splitting the stream load tonight. Both of them preferring not to really stream their games. But both of them in the stream they host, scoring more runs than they probably expected. So it's just funny how things work out.
I think unless you have like unique connection situation, I think the Twitch difference is going to be almost minimal, if not noticeable at all.
Another quick inning here from Eduardo, so we go scoreless now for 1.5 as we go to the bottom of the third. I think No Name missed the bag there. That was weird.
Okay, yeah, I was wondering if that was just like a visual glitch on my end. No, yeah, I think he kind of just watched the bag for a second. Maybe he was taunting the runner. Next up is Bellstar. Diving stop, gets it first in time for out number one with a great throw, great dive, great defense. Now to right up the middle, throws the first in time for out number two. Next up is Lucky Luke, 0 for 1 today. That makes it 0-1 count. Down goes right up the middle. Rush gets it in time for out number three for a 1-2-3 inning. We go to the top of the fourth. Sirloin leading 3-1.
Yeah, let's see if No Name can work quickly through this bottom of the order. That's what he needs to do. Get back to that rhythm that he had on the first game. And then start taking some more pitches at the plate.
Ooh. Next up is Bugsy Snugs, 0 for 1.
That was a tough play there at third for No Name to make, and that was a ton of speed he has to deal with in the form of Tish Ballin out there.
Yeah, definitely. Now Lloyd Cook comes up 1 for 2 with a double today. This could be a foul ball, make it a 0-1 count. Ball 2 makes it a 2-1 count. Runner goes for third, but has to turn around on the foul ball to make it a 2-2 count. Misses low on 3-2 count now. Swing and a miss for out number 2. Late swing there. Catches him with nothing now. I remember long ball comes up. He had a double earlier, and he'll look to get some more success here. Ooh, check swing there, gets him 2 count. Hits at the first baseman, throws, and looks like he'll run it down to first. This time for out number 3, so we go to the bottom of the fourth. Base Bandits still down 3-1 with 3-4-5 coming up for them.
And all the action happening in the first so far. The meat of the order for the Bandits. Going to try and change that against Snugs, who has had a relatively easy time through 3 and some change now at just at 30 pitches.
Yeah, 30 pitches through 3 innings, so it's a good pace here. That was out number 3 for the batter. Next up is Jesse James with a double and RBI today. He's had a fire series so far. And that one's gonna be hit into right field. Long ball gets under it, waves his arms back, and gets in time for him. Next up is Bonnie Parker, 0 for 1 today with 670, 67 average and 3 RBIs.
Yeah, both these last two players hitting well for No Name. He'll want that cutter back that he just missed there for out number 2. Trying to work something with Parker, and it's evened up.
I think we saw a knuckleball there. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, a little bit of a lag pitch.
We come to the top of the 5th now with Sirloin still up 3-1. Next up is Costanza. She has 2 walks today. So no hits for her, but no outs. Well, maybe an out now. Maybe I called it too soon.
Yeah,
Next up is Damian Rush.
I was just going to say, still no hits for her on the season either. So there's 2 walks she's able to get on base, but unable to get something going. Oh, that is dangerous.
Uh-oh. I think that was Damian Rush on the play. This one's going to be close. I think he'll be heading for third. I think he'll be rounding home. Oh, he's definitely heading for home here.
He could go all the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, we just had inside the park home run on the miss sliding from center fielder. And let's see if he'll get it here this time. Look at that, he got it this time. So, inside the park home run gives the Sirloins another run to pad their lead 4-1 at the top of the 5th. That was quick.
Yeah, Eduardo putting the foot on the gas, but gets his runner thrown away in the pickle. No.
Luke hit those the first in time for out number 3, so that was quite the interesting ending there as we go to the bottom of the 5th. Now, Sirloin's up 4-1 after the inside the park home run from Damian Rush. Next up is John Dillinger 0 for 1 today and hasn't had a hit this season.
Eduardo has had a great series so far with Rush. That one with another hit off the end of the bat from No Name.
I think Rush tripped up, and looks like the the shortstop got fooled once again, and the runner's able to advance to second after being caught. I think Rhett Dalton will come out. Ooh, amazing throw to prevent the runner from heading home. Now runner's the corner, no outs. Doc Holliday comes up to bat. Bounces to the shortstop, throws to second, and looks like we will see a double play. Doc Holliday has no speed. As a result, we have 2 outs now, but the runner squares from third, so base bandits at least make up that run given up earlier.
Yeah, big to score there off the double play as he makes a loud out, I think, with his pitcher to deep right center. 4 out number 3. We go to the 6th.
Yep. And then it's the bottom of the order here, 7, 8, 9. Preston Anonymous up to bat, and I think we'll see come out. I didn't see who come in. And that could be hit up and over the second baseman. It looks like that'll be a leadoff single, first pitch, single. Next up is Tish Ball, and she had the single and run. Did she get that run? I don't remember. I think she did.
Either way, she's getting on here.
Yep, now we got runners on first and second now. Bugsy Snugs up, and I think he's just gonna keep the pitcher in. Yep. He's going for the bunt.
You can see No Name telling him no, he doesn't want him to bunt, but Eduardo gonna wait him out.
Oh, nice. I think that was a nice, actually a great pitch there, right in the corners. That one goes foul for a 1-2 count now. Will he go for the bunt here again? Nope. That one goes under the catcher, but is able to recover quickly, and runners stay at their bases. That was low for ball 3, make it a 3-2 count. Runners go. And it wasn't a bunt, but it was the closest thing to it as runners advance. Next up is Lloyd Cook, double. Interesting, he was going for the bunt there.
Yeah, No Name gonna walk him anyway and load the bases up. He's got to face the dangerous long ballo, I believe, coming up after Cook, but trying his chances for a double play, I think.
Yeah, definitely. I wonder if this is the right call here, because long ball, ooh, a lot of power, a lot of contact. If he misses here, and yeah, I think he knows how important this at bat is right now, and he's gonna bring in maybe who will bring in the closer. Last time I checked, the closer should be coming in later, but maybe he's trying to get that low velo, which I think. Well,
he tried to get crafty, but infield fly got called into effect either way.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen someone. Oh, that one's gonna hit into center field, and it looks like center field gets it in time for out number 3. Sirloins don't score any runs despite the bases loaded situation. Now the Bandits look to capitalize and get some more runs here.
That was a nice job by No Name to navigate that. Able to get through the inning and keep the lead where it's at. Trying to score himself a pair of runs to tie up.
Yeah, and look at it. And look at that. Now we have the tying run at bat. Lucky Luke. And that was gonna be caught him this time. Sirloins finally catch the Bandits stealing, and that was gonna be hit into left center field. That was gonna be close at the wall. Oh, hits the wall. Runner around second, heads for third, and that will be a 1-out triple. And oh, if you're the base Bandits, you just wish you could have that runner back so you could have an extra run on the board.
Yeah, he'd be one step closer and then be already about to tie this game. Instead, though, he scores a run off the bunt, squeezes him in, and now there's 2 outs for Jesse James.
Yeah, just slowly chipping away at this lead right now. Down goes right up the middle. Rush is able to get to it. And not a great throw to second base, but next up is Bonnie Parker, 0 for 2 today with a 571 average. Strike 1 on the eye now and pitch out for the 1-1 count. Strike 2 makes it a 1-2 count. Runner goes, and let's see if he'll be caught here, and he will for out number 3. So runners caught stealing, and as a result, we go to the top of the 7th. Sterling's leading 4-3.
Yeah, big for Eduardo to get out of that with the lead still. Now he can try and add to it in the top of the 7th. Getting late in this ball game. He's going up against his 10th closer.
Yep, but he does have Damian Rush right now, who, if you don't remember, had that inside the park home run. So maybe he can get another, maybe probably not another inside the parker here, but at least a hit. Opposite of the hit there. And this could be out number 1. Next up is Wheeler Wiggins. Not a good series so far, only hitting 200, and it looks like he turned things around here though, as he gets a single here on the first pitch. 1 out now. Boomer Carton up to bat. Ooh, lined that one perfectly. Well, that's unfortunate for the base bandits. The center fielder drops the ball, and now just like that, they have runners on first and second with only 1 out.
This is big for Ed, if he can do something with Anonymous here.
Yeah, I think you need to get something here now. Take advantage of that, and I don't think he's able to head home here. Yes, he will. I did not know that he didn't have. Looks like he didn't have a lot of arm there in center field, and runner is able to head home. Ball 1. Looks like the runner's going to be walked here.
Yeah, he's going to go for that pitcher's spot.
And I think this puts Ed in an interesting situation because, he doesn't really like pulling his pitcher unless it's like really late in the game. But I think right now with bases loaded, 1 out, I think you really need to pull him, man. He heeds that advice. McSteal will come in. And that one is, oh my goodness.
Wow.
Spider-Man out there in the infield.
What a play. What a way to end that inning.
I do not think you could jump any higher than that.
I don't think so either.
Like he could probably jump over like 2 players with how high he jumped there.
No Name now having to deal with an extra run here, but Bonnie Parker's done him well so far in this series.
That's going to be out number 1. Next up is John Dillinger, who does have a double today. Wiggins gets it in time for out number 2.
Interesting to see Linus Digby here in a crucial situation, and maybe Eduardo bargaining in case it does become a tie or a close game situation where he has to bring in his better reliever Sabrina.
Yeah, definitely, I think it's a fine call to go with, and besides stats, they aren't too bad. I think you could definitely make do with it. We've seen it here in the cross-platform baseball league happen over and over again, with pitchers having low stats but performing above their numbers. Runner goes, and now goes just over the second baseman heads the third, and it looks like he'll get there in time. So runners the corners, 2 outs, and the game tying breaking run is that. Never mind. Now it'll be Bill Doolin, and that one's hit into center field. Rush will have to get under it. He does in time for out number 3. So no runs scored here. So top of the 8th, Sirloin still lead 5-3.
Big
And we
here
see
for
here.
Ed, looking for the split. Sorry.
No, he's good. Yeah, as you said, look, he's looking for the split here, and if he can hold on these 2 innings, he'll get that. Let's see if he can get anything past any position. The top relief arm in the Base Bandits bullpen. Ooh, that one's gonna be out number 1 on the swing and the miss late. Next up is Hammer Ball Longbalo 1 for 4 today with a double. Not a lot of production from him this series.
We saw last game, No Name really shut things down when he brought position in. We'll see if he's able to do that now as he's trying to strike back late.
Oh, and that's a pitch I think he wishes he just was able to get under, as that's gonna be a 1-2 count, and same pitch again, and hits the same spot. So consistency. Check swing there for a 2-2 count. Another check swing making a 3-2 count. Hits it back for a 3-2 count. Hits a foul for this is getting pretty long here. Check swing, batter walk. Great at bat from the Sirloins. Costanza up to bat now.
That's a great at bat we just saw from Eduardo. I mean, fouling off pitch after pitch and then getting himself on base doesn't get much better than that, especially when you're, you know, fighting in a close game late where you need insurance runs.
Ooh, that one's hit right up the middle. That was like a missile. Now, so runners at first and second now with 1 out here at the top of the 8th, Damian Rush. He hit a home run earlier, and we'll see what he can do. Oh, runners go, and that will be a great steal there, a double steal, I should say, as now we got runners at the corner. And just as he has in the past, No Name will walk the batter in hopes of stopping him with a double play. Next up is Wooler Wiggins, and we saw last inning with a similar situation for the Sirloins where they had bases loaded, 1 out. They couldn't capitalize. Now they really need to here if they want to really clinch this tie series.
Yeah, Wiggins with RBI dud, the man who could possibly do it, and swings at that one way late.
Next up, Boomer Carton. Yeah, I don't think he's had a hit since that home run we saw back in game 1. And, ooh, this one will be close. And right fielder, oh, it misses a slide there. Runners head for home. It's going to be 2 runs scored. Score now 7-3. And that could have just broke this game open now with Preston Adonis up to bat.
That is a heartbreaker for the Bandits.
And
it
ooh,
stings even more. Ooh.
Oh no, we might see something weird here. Okay, I thought we might see, you know how the dimensions are sometimes where the ball just gets like whipped at the outfield wall.
Yeah, definitely in a crevice like that, wondering if the outfielder could have had some issues throwing it in. I know what you mean, and it always gets crazy when it gets into those little doorway corners here at Shaka, as we saw I'd get 3 bases out of it and a big 4 spot in the 8th.
Yeah, and just blows this lead open at 9-3, and if you're the Base Bandits here, you need runs and fast. And Wiggins gets the out for out number 1. Next up is Lucky Luke, who has a triple today. That'll be a strike 1. Strike 2 on swinging changeups. Swing and miss, and no, sorry, not swing and miss, but Wiggins actually gets under it for out number 2. Next up is Billy the Kid, 0 for 2 today with an RBI. Hits that one weakly to the pitcher, scoops it up, and throws it to first in time for out number 3 for a 1-2-3 inning. Top of the 9th, Sirloin's just looking to get any extra runs here before they try to close it out here in bottom 9th. That'll be for out number 1. Next up is Lloyd Cook, 1 for 4 today with a double and walk. And that one's going to be hit to center field. Those to second. Runner on first now with 1 out. And Hammer Longbalo up to bat. And looks like Etta Place will come in, and Longbalo gets a single right at the middle. Runners first and second now with Costanza looking to get a hit here.
Yeah,
She has a single today. You were saying?
I was just going to say this is a big spot for No Name to try and get, you know, a double play if he can get Costanza to ground something hard here to any middle infielder. This any insurance for Eduardo's really got a sting, and that one is crushed deep to left center. It's way back there. It's off the wall. That'll definitely score 1. Runners were held up thinking it might get out or caught, so 1 will score. It's 10-3.
Yeah, definitely. I think the right call to pretty much hold the runners there. But now you got Damien Rush up to bat. Oh, misses that one. That one I think could have been out of here. Oh, nope. That one's just foul. 0-2 count. Whifferture activates. Ball 1 as that ball just goes into the dirt. Swing and a miss for out number 2. Late swing there. Next up is Willard Wiggins. RBI dud activates for him. 2 singles today and a walk. Ooh, that's a way out of the way, that one. 2-0 count. Strike 1 makes it a 2-1 count. That was going to be hit to the shortstop. Those are the first in time for out number 3. So not 1-2-3 inning, but 1 run scores. And we go to the bottom of the 9th. Sirloins pretty much ran away with this one. And but it's not over yet though. And Jesse James looks to kickstart rally.
Yeah, we've seen stranger comebacks here in the XBL, so let's see if No Name can really put something together. He starts it off right, crushing that deep to right center, and it should be extra bases.
A lot of wall shots here. No one able to really get it over the wall here at Shaka.
Yeah, it's always tough here at the the biggest stadium in the game, but they have showed some pretty good power. Definitely shots from both players tonight that would have gotten out of any other park.
It's gonna be an 0-2 count. Does be popped up into left field. Thrown to first in time. And next up is John Dillinger, 1 for 3 today with a double. 2 outs here in the bottom 9th. Or 2 outs left, I should say. Oh, that one goes over the second baseman's head. Run around third, heading home. And that will be an RBI single, 10-4 here. With 1 out. Bob Dalton off the bat, but I think he's going to be subbed out. Yep. Or not. This could be out number 2. Next up is Doc Holliday with the final out here.
Moment of truth for these base bandits. Sweep hopes on the line here on Match of the Week. But Eduardo with a nice lead.
And this time the catcher just watches him go by, doesn't even bother throwing. Interesting decision. But we now go into a 1-2 count. That was hit. Pitcher gets it, throws the first in time for on number 3. So Sirloins are able to avoid a sweep here with a victory. Final score 10-4, and these Sirloins came alive today after I would say not so great game 1.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, both players getting a victory on Match of the Week tonight. It's got to feel good to walk away with the split. Nice job from both of them, really playing their game. We saw patience from No Name in the first game, really getting things done. And then in this game to follow, we saw a good response from Ed. He was more patient. He hit the ball hard, and he was able to manufacture. So both players were able to excel at their game, something that I love to see. And something I really wanted to note was that, if it was a different time, a different place a few seasons ago, if this was Eduardo versus No Name back then at 83 Ego, we'd probably be looking at a couple of 2-1 games. But tonight, they scored 6 runs altogether in the first game and then 14 in the second. So I think that's just a taste of what's to come from both of them here in this coming AAA season 12.
Yeah, I think both these teams definitely showed they've improved over the offseason with just both on both sides of the ball. I say both their pitching and offense, I'd say, were pretty solid for the most part. And No Name just showing off why he calls himself the Base Bandits.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we saw a lot of stolen bases from him and his base bandits. Nice job by him, but he ran himself out of quite a few innings. You'd have to think he could have scored a ton more runs if he played a bit more sound at the dish, waiting for his pitch. He did have good patience, but he gets a little trigger happy with those runners and ran himself out of a few innings. Did Eduardo some favors, but he was able to steal away game one pretty handily. And like I said, Eduardo's response in game two was, what you would expect out of an XBL veteran such as himself, someone who's going to be challenging for that AAA title. He scored a lot of runs. He took it to the away game at Shaka. He's hitting the fence, putting good swings on the ball. And like I stated in the games, if you missed it, neither of these players really preferred to stream both games. So the fact that they were able to split the streams and then won their respective games that they streamed, just went well for both players tonight. I think it was a good match of the week overall.
Yeah, definitely. And as you were saying, Eduardo showing off that veteran status there. And I think like in this league, if you want to be able to compete, you need to be able to just brush off games like the previous games, not worry about what happened, and just move on and pretend it's a whole new ball game. But that's what it pretty much is. Every game is more or less independent of one another. So you just got to be able to brush off all the bad stuff and just roll with the good times.
Absolutely, and just go out there and play your best baseball every time. And we saw a thrilling pair of games from these two tonight. And we're not done. We're actually going to be getting right to it here again in a few minutes. We were scheduled for a 9 o'clock start for the XBL opening night match of the week between Wishbone Rules and Finite Provision, and Xbox versus Xbox matchup, bringing it back to the Xbox Baseball League days of yore to start us off here in Season 12. So that's going to be delayed maybe like 5 minutes or so as I get together with Ox and get things set up for that. But we will have more baseball coming at you tonight. But that'll do it here for the AAA. And Hummus, I thank you. That was a great pair of games to get the cast tonight.
Yeah, definitely lots of fun here, Dwayne. Thanks for having me on.
Absolutely. And we'll be seeing you again more this season. We'll be seeing the rest of you again very shortly here in a few minutes, I hope soon. So thank you all for joining us for the AAA Season 12 opener. And have a safe and pleasant evening if we don't see you again. And see you next time.
Peace.